Nothing's more important than being confident. People follow confident people. People want to do business with confident people. People want to be involved in business with confident people. So here's 7 mental hacks to become more confident in yourself. On my first day at the this is not me, by the way. On my first day at the FBI Academy, I didn't feel like a superhero. In fact, it wasn't until after 4 grueling months of being placed in dangerous and awkward situations that I built the self-confidence necessary for my career. Boosting confidence is the primary goal of the Academy before they send agents out with a gun and a badge. Also in the military, it's the same thing. They break you down and lift you back up and get you to the point where you feel confident. There were days when my heart raced, my palms sweat just thinking about the new challenges that faced me, but I learned that success would not make me confident. Confidence in myself and my abilities would make me successful. That's why you got to work so hard on developing your skill sets and your knowledge. The more energy you invest in developing your skills and in growing the knowledge you have, the more confident you're going to become. You should be spending every available moment of every single day that you can, stuff in there, working on those 2 things. Growing yourself, your skill set, and growing your self-confidence and growing your knowledge. On the first day I was filled with doubt. I never shot a gun, made an arrest, or investigated a foreign spy. These challenges pushed me outside my comfort zone. I felt like I was at the mercy of the unknown, not knowing how I would land on my feet, but I held on to my dream of becoming an agent and plodded forward. I'd venture to guess entrepreneurs, leaders, and business owners might share some of the same fears I faced at the FBI Academy. How can I pull this off? But in my 24 years in the FBI, the only 4-letter word I didn't hear was can't. C-A-N, apostrophe T. Confidence is the cornerstone of leadership. If you don't believe in yourself, how can others believe in you? This is really important. If you don't believe in yourself, how can others believe in you? Here's 7 ways FBI agents learn to boost their confidence. Mental hacks you can use to be more confident in yourself too. Push through self-limiting beliefs. As children, we think we can conquer the world, but somewhere between childhood and adulthood, our enthusiasm and natural inclinations to dream big are squashed. Parents and teachers start imposing their own beliefs about what we can and can't do in life upon us. If the instructors at the FBI Academy were not pushing us past our self-limiting beliefs, they weren't doing their job. How to make it work for you. Find your limits by exposing yourself to different situations and pushing through the uncomfortable. Once you have confidence in yourself, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. Look, there's no way you're going to get to be great at what you do without being uncomfortable on the way. It's just not going to happen. Number 2, never confuse memory with facts. Our memory does not store information exactly as it's presented to us. Instead, we extract the gist of the experience and store it in ways that make the most sense to us. That's why different people witnessing the exact same event often have different versions. Your brain has a built-in confirmation bias. That means it stores information that's consistent with your own beliefs, your own values, and your own self-image. The selective memory system helps keep the brain from getting overloaded with too much information. So recognize that your memory does not always provide you with accurate information. For example, if you have low self-esteem, your brain tends to store information that confirms your lack of confidence. That will be all you remember about a specific event. How to make it work for you. Revisit the facts of memory loaded with self-limiting beliefs and try to gain a more accurate perspective on the event. Talk with others that might have a different perspective. Number 3, talk to yourself. This might seem crazy, but it works. Talking to yourself can make you smarter, improve your memory, help you focus, and even increase athletic performance. The documentary, The Human Brain, claims that we say between 300 to 1,000 words to ourselves per minute. The Navy SEALs and Special Forces use the power of positive self-talk as a way of getting through tough times. For example, by instructing recruits to be mentally tough and speak positively to themselves, they can learn how to override fears resulting from the limbic brain system, a primal part of the brain that helps us deal with anxiety. How to make it work for you. Be positive, because the way you talk to yourself influences your neurobiological response to it. When you say, I know what to do here, or see things as a challenge rather than a problem, you've turned your response into a positive one. Number 4, think positive to overcome your negativity bias. Since the early days, humans learned to get lunch or be lunch. Our natural negativity bias has kept us safe from danger for thousands of years, but not every new or different thing is a threat to our survival. This negativity bias can chisel away at our self-confidence because we're hardwired to pay attention to all that we've done wrong. FBI agents are taught to hunt the good stuff. It can be hard at times because positive information is like Teflon and easily falls away. But negative information is like Velcro. It sticks. How to make it work for you? Number 1, come up with 5 positive thoughts to counter every one negative thought. Number 2, let every positive thought sit for 20 seconds before moving to the next positive thought. Number 3, acknowledge both good and bad emotions. Number 4, do not try to suppress negative ones. And number 5, label the emotions for what they truly are and move on. Do not enter into inner dialogue about the negative emotion because then it becomes more powerful. Number 5, raise your curiosity level. Curiosity is an important trait for FBI agents working investigations and anyone who wants to be confident and successful. Curiosity is the foundation of lifelong growth. If we remain curious, we remain teachable, and our minds and hearts grow larger every day. We can retain our beginner's mind by always looking forward and discovering new experiences and uncovering new information. How to make it work for you. Ask questions and be curious because it makes your mind active instead of passive. It encourages you to be more observant of new ideas. It opens up new worlds and possibilities. It creates an adventurous response that leads you in a new direction. Number 6, overcome self-doubt. If you lack self-confidence, you will always feel like you're at the mercy of other people. When you assume a victim mentality, you are no longer resilient to life's inevitable obstacles and roadblocks. FBI agents go where they're needed, not to where they feel most comfortable. I was assigned investigations I had no idea how to solve. But my thinking was this: drop me into the middle of any squad or any situation, anywhere, anytime, and while I will not be scared because I am confident I will succeed wherever I am. How to make it work for you. No one but you is stopping you from achieving what you want to accomplish. Let me repeat that. No one but you is stopping you from achieving what you want to accomplish. It's time to identify the areas in which you doubt yourself and remove those barriers. Number 7, face your fears. When we feel in control, we're not afraid. When we have a level of comfort with something, it's not scary. When we don't feel in control, we don't think clearly because our emotional brain is in the driver's seat and takes over. This is why fear often seems random and irrational. Our emotions are in control. To increase safety, FBI agents are taught to move closer to the threat. It does no good to avoid, deny, or ignore the fear. How to make it work for you. Harvard Medical School professor Ronald Siegel recommends this in his book, The Mindfulness Solution. Think about your worst fear. Spend time with it. Now make your fear worse by getting closer to it. Imagine the worst that could happen. Now focus on your breathing. Feel your body relax. See, you didn't die, did you? You're on your way to conquering your fear. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect anybody else to? Start today.